The source of what is known as the Boston Molasses Disaster or the Great Molasses Flood was a 50-foot steel tank located on Commercial Street in Boston's North End. The tank was owned by the United States Industrial Alcohol Company, which received regular shipments of molasses from the Caribbean and used it to produce alcohol and spirits. The company constructed the tank in 1915 when demand for industrial alcohol surged after World War I, but the construction was rushed, leading to the tank's deterioration and the beginning of molasses leaks onto the street. An employee warned the company that the tank was structurally unsound, but no action was taken. By 1919, Italian and Irish immigrant families on Commercial Street had grown accustomed to hearing a metallic roar and creaking coming from the tank. On the afternoon of January 15, 1919, the temperature was unusually mild for winter in Boston. At that time, 8-year-old Antonio D'Estasio, his sister Maria, and their friend Pasquale were gathering firewood for their families near the tank. At the same moment, bartender Martin Clugerty was still in bed in a house overlooking the tank. Around 12:40 p.m., the calm was shattered by a metallic roar as the recently refilled tank unleashed 2.3 million gallons of molasses. A 15-foot wave of syrup surged down the street at 35 miles per hour, sweeping away people, buildings, horses, and utility poles in its path. Children were suffocated by the molasses, but Antonio survived with a head injury after being moved to safety. Martin Clugerty watched his home collapse around him, stating he was on the 3rd floor when he heard a loud creak, and when he awoke, molasses surrounded him. He used a makeshift boat to rescue his sister, but his mother and younger brother perished. After the wave of molasses receded, the wreckage and devastation were revealed, and police and firefighters arrived within minutes. U.S. Navy ships arrived as people struggled to navigate through the winter-hardened molasses, beginning to rescue survivors from the debris. In the following days, rescue workers continued to sift through the ruins, with the death toll reaching 21 and 150 injured.